And we've been live for 2 seconds. Oh my God. Absolutely. Good morning, Victoria.
How are you?
Oh, wonderful. How are you today?
In your woman's hat.
That's right. It matches my outfit.
Yeah, pure all black today.
That's right. I'm man in black.
You're a black.
Boom, 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 boom.
Right.
All right. I feel the train coming. It's
Coming
rolling the
round
bend.
Just tuck that.
That's right. All right. Welcome to today's show, number 211.
211.
That's right. We got a great one today. This is from a friend of ours in Manifesting Mastery. We've got a reader email. Neville Goddard concepts. We're not really doing a quote today.
Timeless wisdom of the ages.
Timeless wisdom of the ages. We're going to talk about triggers, guys, and stillness, and the first principle, and all sorts of good things that just make life easier.
So, is this a recent person in Manifesting Mastery?
Second or third time through.
All right, cool.
So
cool.
having good fun, getting things done,
and
getting new levels of goodies.
Differences. Yeah,
So,
excellent.
Yes, well, we've got compliance today.
I saw Peter Rundle said, hello, hi, Jeannie.
And Yasmin has joined.
Yasmin's joined. Hi, Michelle.
Yes, Yasmin sent us a note that we have not looked at yet because I wanted you to read it live with me.
Oh,
So, but not on the
on
air.
here.
Yeah, we don't know if it's on-air stuff.
It might
So
not
in
be
case it's
suitable.
the stuff that comes in the plain brown package, it's okay, your secret's safe with us. Yasmin. Bob has joined us. Hank, no, that's Johnny Cash. And it burns,
Sing it,
burns,
Hank.
burns. That's right, that ring of
Who's
fire.
Hank Williams?
That ring
Was
of
it Hank
fire.
Williams? I'm not sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, he might have sung it too.
Yeah, but not as well.
Oh, right.
So, Johnny Cash.
Okay.
All right. Becky is here. Yasmin is here. We
You
could
can
read
read it online.
Okay, maybe we could read it tomorrow because we can't see it today because it's another machine. If that makes sense.
Machine.
But we can do that. That'd be good fun. Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, Yasmin. Cindy, looking lovely guys. Yes, we are.
So can't we at the end of this show go to your email? Because we don't. Because this is...
I know it's in Messenger. So
Oh.
I'd have to fire this up.
Excellent.
We'll see how the show goes. Maybe we'll
Okay.
try.
Hi, Julie.
Downtown with Pauline Brown.
Had to stop your car. Yeah.
All right, excellent. I'm just seeing Julie in the middle of I-95 or something where it's like
Yeah.
90
Pull
miles an
over.
hour, traffic bumper to bumper around the nation's capital, going, right, let's stop here. In the show, everyone.
Brian and Tina's joined.
Brian has joined
Hi,
us as well.
Heidi.
Mariana
Hi,
has
Mariana.
joined us. Excellent.
All
This
right.
is- Heidi is here.
So, the person from Manifesting Mastery
Yep.
has asked us,
All right.
first off, I want to thank you. Thank you for shining light on something that I'm sure would have taken me years to uncover.
By the way, thanks. Seriously, that means heaps to us because it's good fun, you know?
Yeah.
Boom.
Yep. Hi, Tasha. Right. I've had a pretty down week. Sorry. Funny enough, I found it quite comforting that I was constantly noticing. But again, I don't like these stories that say I have to do this awful job.
Stones.
Oh, these stones. I'm sick of it. I understand it's a bridge. But, God Almighty, I want off this bridge.
Sometimes you gotta jump. Ooh,
Yeah.
That's right.
I feel as though I'm on the right track, but then I walk...
There we go.
Oh, go to the end. Well, in the end, I wouldn't be doing the job, and I'd have money coming from miraculous sources. I feel as though I'm on the right track, but then I walk outside and I see the car, and it triggers me into resenting the people I work for, and I don't want to do it. Well, I don't want to do that because they are all lovely, wonderful people who've done nothing but give me the easiest job I've had in my life.
Nice.
What I'm noticing, what am I not noticing? Anyway, I just need help talking it out. My girlfriend, through learning Neville, doesn't help keep me focused on the state of the wish. Doesn't. Oh,
Shame on her.
I see.
Bad girlfriend.
Since she's been learning Neville, the girlfriend doesn't, I'm assuming. So it doesn't help keep me focused on the state of the wish fulfilled. Somehow I'm able to help her understand that what she's imagining is the cause of her happenings, but I seem to struggle in doing it for myself.
How cool, man.
Yeah.
Nice. By the way, we got to say hello to a couple people. Bonnie is here from Chicago. Mariana Says you make these teachings easy to understand and apply. Thank you. That's our job. By the way, to our friend of Manifesting Mastery that wrote this is our job, man. This is, I mean, we've got a lot of other projects going on, but they're just as fun as this. And they're just as profitable at this, sometimes more, right? What are you doing, right? So let me just acknowledge some of that. Heidi says hello from Bedfordshire. Excellent. Bedfordshire? Excellent. We live in Nillenbeckshire. It's cool living in a shire. Now, Tamika says putting too much meaning into things. Oh my God, we are meaning-making machines.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about that first week in Manifesting Mastery or so. I think that's where this fellow's working through first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Right? So, remember how much fun those are? We got triggers.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And explore how we have triggers. So, Neville talks about the first principle, be still and know. Right? Cool. Sometimes the problem is being the still. Right? Because stillness is what you are. Right? But sometimes to get there, sometimes to notice how are you being triggered out, how are you triggering yourself out. How cool is all this stuff? So, I've got a Neville Goddard quote.
Cool.
And we'll dive in some interesting ways. Billy is here. Big love to you and Jimmy.
And what's the quote called? Like for
in case Bill is here, it's reverse your thinking. Feel it real. This is from NevilleGoddardQuotes.com. Neville says, reverse your thinking. Think of yourself as God, and you will have an entirely different feeling about becoming man. Although certain passages of Scripture are not understood on this level, their meaning will be revealed, for we made everything because we loved it. Ooh, interesting. Right? That includes war, struggle, triggers, going to work, right? Now, Neville says, then we became man to raise and glorify our creations. We had to completely forget our true being in order to assume our creation and raise it to our level. Now, let's talk about triggers. So,
yes.
We've planted a lot of plants here
Yes.
that have died.
Yep.
And that's helped us become better gardeners.
Yeah.
Because instead of just going, let's dig a little hole
and just shove
it in.
And if it just sort of survived,
Yep.
I might not have known any better, actually. I might have just thought, oh, well, that's just how that plant does here.
Absolutely. I'm a gardener. I shove things in holes, right?
Yeah.
There's a little more to it than that. Sort of like feeling it real, right? There's a little bit more to it than that. By the way, so let's say you're imagining for $1 million or financial freedom or something fun, right?
Yeah.
What are you daily imagining? Are you imagining stuff like money is a struggle? Or are you imagining stuff like she doesn't get it, she's not helping me? Or what are you imagining, right? There are these little things that we get to notice. We could call them meta-imaginings. I'm concerned about the economy with all the political stuff going on. See, I can't even keep a straight face doing this. I tried. I watched myself in the thing. So, when you get that you are the one that set up all your triggers, they seem like they're out there. It seems like there are other people. Here's my thing. What if, at some point, she decided to be a master gardener and to create something beautiful? She then gives herself all these opportunities to really learn about gardening and about herself. Learning about gardening has her go, you know what, we've got to create soil because we don't have soil in Eltham. We just have clay, right? So that's learning about gardening. But learning about herself has her go, wow, why am I making good decisions or stupid decisions? How can I enjoy this more instead of being a labor? All these things, we've all got our own stuff. But what am I learning about me? Or what am I learning and what am I learning about me? Two really cool words. Something that you'd like to add in, Victoria?
No, that's good.
Excellent. Yeah. Feel free to add in. That would be excellent as well.
Sorry. Yeah.
Heidi says loud birds. Yeah, they are this morning.
They are. They're very loud. They're waiting for their sugar water. Because every now and again I give them sugar water. And they love it.
Bob says meaning takes on an entirely different meaning as God, not man. Wow. Yeah, totally, Bob. So when you get... You know why I gave myself these challenges? I gave myself these challenges, quote unquote, to wake up, to not only just master this, because at some point if you imagine, you know what, I choose to really master this stuff, and I choose to wake up and notice what I am at all times. You're going to create for yourself a bridge of incidents, Neville calls it. And this bridge of incidents is how you get from here to there. If you imagine that you're there, you know what, I've imagined waking up, and I've imagined mastering this stuff, and suddenly she's imagined being a master gardener.
It's funny that, actually, because I was just sort of thinking, and nothing to do with gardening, actually, at another time of my life where I was on the quest, on the search. And it reminds me a little bit about an e-reader we had ages ago about a lady not feeling at home.
Yep.
And she continually distanced herself, though, put herself in situations that...
So she wouldn't feel
So she wouldn't feel at home.
Yep.
And it's exactly like what I did, really. It was like, even when I lived here, I kept moving further and further away from Melbourne, and until I couldn't move any further away than UK. So I went to the UK for 10 years. But I had this constant search for what's life all about, and also this constant feeling of being lost, not feeling home, all of this sort of stuff. You know what I mean? And I set myself up more and more and more and more and more until it was finally... It feels like, actually, we keep presenting ourselves with, and it gets a little bit fiercer, a little bit stronger.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean? Until we finally wake up to, I can be home wherever I am.
Yes, you are home.
Yeah.
Yes.
And...
By the way, I'm not saying she's home here. She is home.
Yeah.
I am home. Get it?
But it's just the feeling of home.
Yes. Watch her.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and it was ace when I got that. Because then I could come back to Australia. Which I did. But, yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Just stuff like that. So, somehow that linked to this, because it's like how we keep doing things until we notice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Totally. You give yourself the bridge of incidents. You're going to cross the bridge till you're done crossing the bridges.
Yeah.
And once you're done crossing the bridges of incident, or the bridge of incidents, right? Cool. What's next? By the way, what's really fascinating is, remember, what did I learn about me? Okay, what did you learn?
Yeah.
All the time we ask this question, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Victoria, what'd you learn? What'd you learn about you? Right? Please don't visit us and don't expect... If you visit us, you're going to get that question, right? Yeah. Hi, Heidi. What'd you learn? What'd you learn about you? Right?
Yeah.
Cool.
We do that all the time.
Yeah. Those are two such fun questions, because the one, as you go, right, you know what I learned? I learned that instead of spending $400 watering the pumpkins, I should spend $40 watering the trees on the outside. That's what we learned last year or the year before gardening.
Yeah, that's true,
right?
actually.
So again, that's an objective, quote-unquote, learning.
Yeah.
Right? Even though there is no such thing as pure objectivity, because it's all subjectively experienced by me, right?
Yeah.
On the second thing, what did I learn about me? God, I learned that I am a silly, silly creature. Oh my God, am I a hoot? Right?
Yeah.
So...
We're all fun.
We are all fun. So, look at all this compliance they're getting today. This is excellent.
They're
We're going to
very
be doing
quiet.
some conditioning at the park today. So, number one. Remember, she's just fulfilling her role perfectly. She always does, I always do. She imagines up something, I'm going to do exactly what she needs, right? It's just the way it is, right? And vice versa. So the people around you are always fulfilling their role perfectly based on what you're imagining. Number two, right, this whole trigger thing. Oh my God, you give yourself the easiest job ever, and you look at the car and hate it. Excellent. Get it? This is such good fun.
Yeah.
Okay? And also, so you get to celebrate. I gave myself this easy job
with wonderful people,
Yes.
she was saying. And
I also
yeah.
gave myself the hate for it. Oh, how sweet.
Yeah.
So what's next? You get to enjoy what's next. I turned citizen here in 4 days. Right? It's been a biggie for me.
Yeah.
Right? So puppies, veranda. This has been a year of just all sorts of things coming together. So I've got a bunch of little buns in the oven, but it's also time to go, right, let's put a couple big loaves of bread in. What are the next big loaves? Right? Because a lot of big loaves have come together in the past year. So, boom. Yeah. So, Tanya. Fuck, which one is it?
Tanya.
Tanya. That's right. Lasagna. Oh, yeah. So
Yes.
Tanya says, Wizard of Oz, there's no place like home. Absolutely. Tamika says, I learned that I'm a very great teacher. Yeah, nice. So, how much fun are you having with this? Okay, if you get triggered out, guess what? You gave yourself the trigger. Okay, cool. Celebrate it. You're bigger than the trigger. You get to notice that, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's
And
Monday.
thank God you noticed the trigger.
Thank God you noticed the trigger.
Before, like, years ago, we may not have even noticed the trigger.
But by the way, when you start out, it's always, you made me mad.
Oh, no, it's all out there.
So you made me mad.
Yeah.
Or, you made me happy. Well, watch this. You want to know what's worse? Okay, what's worse, right? If I go, Victoria, you made me mad. Or, Victoria, you make me happy. Okay, the second one's actually worse, right? Yeah, you ever get that?
Yeah.
It's like, you're the, look at her.
I know, I'm already, I'm already leaving.
You are the source of my happiness. Right?
It's all right when it's these bubs.
And for some reason, he left, right? Oh, wonder why. So, you get it? So, I don't want to make her my trigger, right? For upset.
Yeah.
Or for happy yay, right? You know what? I choose to stay a loving husband, and guess what? I get to love her. Cool. I don't chase. I don't create the state of chasing husbands. She makes me happy. She makes me happy. She makes me happy. Look at her. She's sneaky, man.
I know.
You get it? This is how much fun it is.
Yeah.
So, listen between the lines, have some fun. Victoria, anything else we want to toss in to the show? We've gone halfway through our little block of compliance already.
Yeah.
We're going to save the rest for training, guys.
No, I think that's good.
All right.
Yes.
Bruce says, much love to you both. Both. Karina says, I came in late. We'll see the refund. Excellent.
Cool.
Thank you for the shares, Karina. We love those. And
Ginny says, brilliant.
Bruce, Ginny says.
Oh. Oh, how did I see brilliant in that?
That's
From
excellent.
a Bruce.
All right.
BR.
Cool. By the way, we do see what we want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, Heidi says, if you make something outside your trigger, you're in deep doo. Absolutely. And we do this all day long. That's the thing. Oh my God, is this cool. But once you realize in real time, I'm going to make Bruce my trigger. I make my trigger, Victoria my trigger. Right? Then you get to go, wow, what's above, beyond, through all that? You, the silence that you are. So, Julie says, party time, celebrate becoming an Aussie. That's right.
Yes.
It's cool. It's happening on Australia Day. I'll share the whole
really
thing around
sweet.
that probably Friday. Or Friday, your Thursday. But it's on Australia Day, which is cool.
So every Australian is already celebrating
Yes,
Australia Day because it's a public holiday.
Now, here's a funny side note. So we'd play backgammon.
Yes.
And all the time I'd be talking about, well, when I win Victoria, there's going to be a parade, and people are going to celebrate.
And the mayor will be there.
And the mayor will be there, right?
And he will be there.
And so that's just for backgammon.
Or she. I'm
And
not
wouldn't
sure.
you know, the day I become a citizen, right? It's Australia Day. The people are going to party all day. They'll be drinking, woohoo, cooking meat.
Yeah.
It's like,
And
yeah,
we'll hear it in
my
the
day.
entire neighbourhood. Because in Australia, we tend to have fun parties, have a barbecue around your mates, stuff like that. So everyone's going to be partying.
Yeah, think July 4th on steroids if you're in the US.
Right.
And I don't know if they have the UK Day. UK Day, do they have one in UK Day? Do they have an update?
I'm sure they do. Sorry, I don't remember now.
Yeah, those 10 years in the UK, they're a little foggy, Victoria.
They are now.
That's right.
Yeah.
By the way, she managed a rock star while in the UK, among other things, right? She did forensic accounting, right? She had a badge.
Yeah, I love
I'm a
that.
forensic accountant, right? and she managed a rock star. I mean, think about it. I mean, this is all feeling it real
Too
fun,
many.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took them around the whole of the UK,
Yeah, that's
Ireland,
right.
everywhere.
Yeah,
It was
the whole-
ace fun.
That's right, the
I
whole
got
of
to
the
see
UK.
the country, paid for it.
That's right. So, all right. So I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, through all the disjointed fun we do on a Monday morning, it benefited the Manifesting Mastery fella. So, boom. And Brucey.
Are we going to go to the dog park? Are we going to
All
go
right.
to the dog park?
We're going to the dog park.
Yeah,
We're going to
yeah,
do some
yeah.
training today. That's why we've got. Yasmin, how much compliance do you think this is?
I think we better go to back to the pet shop and get some more treaties.
Yeah, we got to get some treaties. We're out of treaties. So
Out
we're
of treaties, so
down
out
to
comes the cheese.
So Becky says, cool. Julie says, I've seen some pictures of the celebrations down there. Yep. Yasmin says, we might even come and watch you. Oh, cool. Rock on. I can give you details on that. So, Kim says, darn, got to catch the refund. Refund is fun.
Yeah.
Great show, says Bob. So, we didn't even do housekeeping this morning. So,
No.
freeneville.com, Manifesting Mastery, Manifesting to the Max, and
Realfun.com.
realfun.com. So, Peter says, I'm watching this again. Thank you. Are you watching it again while it's
Oh,
live?
look how excited he is. Twice.
Twice.
Wow.
Well, he's got 2 iPhones.
He could be like David Bowie. Remember how David Bowie in that movie, and he had like 12 TV screens.
I don't
The man who
remember
fell
this.
to earth. And he had 12 TV screens on, and he'd just sit there in his chair, motionless, and absorb all 12 at once.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had a buddy. He just emailed me today. He was a professional online poker player. And so he comes to a training that I did with no money, right? So he's like, yeah, I'll pay you after. I'm like, all right. So it's after the training, right? I'm like, dude, right? Give me money? You took up my time to give me money, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, yeah, I don't have any money, but hold on. So he goes, you got a computer? I'm like, sure. So he sits down and he opens up the laptop and he sits there and he opens up like 15, 20 poker windows. And he's like, right. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, I'm playing poker. And he's playing like 20 online hands at once, right? And so, of course, I'm modeling. I'm stealing his strategies because it's good fun. And after about 20 minutes, he's got like $300, $400 in the bank. He goes, I need a little more. Bang, right? Transfers it to his PayPal account, transfers it to mine.
Oh, wow.
Just good fun. So,
Sweet.
yep, in case you're watching, I'm not going to name names. But I got your email this morning. I'll be writing back later.
It's like our trader guy. Needs some money.
Very similar patterns.
Except he had all the money, but maybe he had it tied up. Like him. Who knows?
Well, he didn't have. Yeah, he just make us spend it, have some fun. So, all right, that's it, guys. Love you, free Neville, and all that stuff.com.
Okay.
Peter, that's
Me
right.
too, Peter.
My son's an online poker. I tell you, you can make some good money at that. Yeah, all sorts of fun.
I don't see how. Anyway,
What?
I don't see how. Well, it's
just like trading forex.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you have a system in poker as well?
Oh, he did. And he had that 20 windows open at once. It wasn't just playing one hand, taking 4 hours to win. It's like, right, I got to pay 20 because he's going to boot me out to the curb. So, yep, pay up. So, all right. Love you guys.
Okay.
See you, free Neville.
See ya. Com.
That's right.